Welcome to Room 2, The Legacy of the Holocaust. 76 years, it seems appropriate to try and figure out what Hitler and the war initiated and how it generally changed the world. Hitler's actions are hard to dismiss, and his name will spread throughout time as his actions were so savage. Artifact 1. On your left, it shows the memorial of the murdered Jews. On the 25th of June 1999, the German Federal Parliament took the decision to build the memorial according to a design by Peter Einsmann, and to establish a federal foundation to run it. Construction began on 1st of April 2003 and was finished on May 10, 2005, 60 years after the end of World War II, and opened to the public 2 days later. It is located 1 block south of Brandenburg Gate in the Mitte neighbourhood. The cost of the construction was approximately £25 million. Architect Peter Einsmann, 72 years of age, has come up with several explanations that give meaning to a collection of 2,711 concrete steel, each 95 centimetres wide, 2.38 metres long, and up to 4.7 metres high. What does the artifact mean, you ask? Peter explains that he hopes he has created a place where it can be grasped what loneliness, powerlessness, and despair mean, a place of sensuous and emotional power. This is a place where we can reflect on the savage actions that Hitler took on these Jews. Also, according to Einsmann's project, the steel memorial is designed to produce an uneasy, confusing atmosphere, and the whole sculpture aims to represent a supposedly ordered system that has lost touch with human reason. It represents a radical approach to the traditional concept of a memorial, partly because Einsmann said the number and design of the monument had no symbolic significance. However, observers have noted the memorial's resemblance to a cemetery. Many visitors have claimed that from outside of the memorial, the field of grey slabs resemble rows of coffins. Einsmann has denied any intention to resemble any form of a burial site. The monument really shows the effects of the legacy of the Holocaust. The memorial was also coated with a graffiti repellent to stop from Approximately 77,000 German citizens were killed for one or another form of resistance by special courts and the civil justice system. Many of these Germans had served in government, the military, or in civil positions, which enabled them to engage in subversion and conspiracy. The resistance members were motivated by such factors as the mistreatment of Jews, harassment of churches, and the harsh actions of Himmler. In his History of German Resistance, Peter Hoffmann wrote that National Socialism was not simply a party like any other. With its total acceptance of criminality, it was an incarnation of evil, so that all those whose minds were in tune to democracy, Christianity, freedom, humanity, or even legality found themselves forced into alliance. In my image provided, there are British members holding posters reading, "Nazi slaughter, to British terror we want justice." Another says, "Despite your warships, they will keep coming. 6 million Jews murdered, not enough for Britain." In these statements, we're really shown the hardship that these citizens of Britain were going through at this time, and how World War II really affected them and how they needed change, but they weren't really too sure how to help this change. So they protested with posters to really put their message across.